Bonjour, savoir, and we are back for another dose of me. Alright, so we're all talking about our least favourite topic. I haven't spoken about coronavirus in a while, so Oof. Do I'm the only person that does that after they drink? Hey, this is a very serious topic. So, I've been at the office researching for you guys, knowing what I want to talk about. But I'm gonna freehand this because at the end of the day, has lockdown gone too far? Is it too much? What do you guys think? So in Georgia, they've started to open up salons and restaurants, which is crazy because America's told their cases have reached 1 million cases and they want to open up things. And I just think it's a bit ridiculous. Listen, my personal opinion, I think that is very stupid, but I understand it. Does that make sense? Like, it makes sense, but just for me, I just think that's silly, innit? But it makes sense because you have to put into consideration. My friend kind of opened my perspective of this actually this morning. She was like, you have to remember that people with mental illnesses, like that are at home, that are depressed, that it's going to be harder for those people. Those people can literally die. Like, they could kill themselves like that with their own minds, just going crazy in one place all the time. And I said, that is true. So for normality, for some people, I understand it. But on the flip side, listen, there's no rules on going out, you know. Get walking, get fresh air. Oh my God, even here we have a lockdown, okay, but is it crucifixion to go outside? People are still living their life, going to this person, seeing this person. You know, I think I see social media, having this party, having this barbecue, having this gathering, enjoying their lives. Be smart about what you're doing. If you're going to do that, it's not my portion, because I know for me, what I'm doing, okay, I'm abiding by the rules. But I make sure that I, like, go to Lidl and I get my little groceries. I go to the shop, and that little bit of outside is enough for me, you know. Even if, as I'm sitting here talking to you, my windows are open every single day. Like, my windows never used to be open. I rarely used to open them. Once in a blue moon, I never used to open my windows. So it's just, little things like that. And then he was like, out of boredom. Do you know what? I don't understand this boredom thing. For me, I feel like there's so much people can be doing. There's so much that people could be doing, but they're choosing not to do it, and then they want to say they're bored. The same person that is telling me he's bored, yes you, Benny, well, you moaned before lockdown that you was bored, and you're still moaning now, and you know how much things that you're capable of doing and you're not doing, God knows why. So you are actually part of the problem of people saying they're bored when they're capable of doing stuff, and you're not even utilizing this time to actually do it. Still, imagine you have no excuses and you're still complaining. Nonsense. And yes, I'll tell you off here, like I'll tell you off on the phone as well, and I tell you off in person all the time. I always tell him off like this, by the way, because he's part of the problem. We always argue. I'm always telling him off. That's our relationship. Like 90% of the time I'm telling him off. He knows it. He's just gonna laugh. But like, it's true though. Some people just say they're bored all the time, and there's so much stuff you could be doing. I could be saying I'm bored. Do you know how much things I've made myself do? You have to remove self-doubt with a lot of things, you know. I think that's the problem. But a lot of people don't really believe that they're capable of doing things. You have to remove self-doubt, and you have to believe that you are more than capable of achieving anything you want to achieve. Just think of the end goal. Know you have an end goal, and enjoy the process of getting it. Enjoy the process of creating. Enjoy the process of starting stuff. We live in a time where this life that we have makes it so easy for you to do anything. You could start a business right now from nothing. You could make a website right now from nothing with free trials. You could make an album from nothing. On your own. You could go on YouTube with just your phone. You could do anything. You could literally build an empire in your bedroom with just what you have. Oh my gosh, you guys, please utilize this time. Just utilize this time. Like, one of my most precious followers, she was talking today, and then she said, if she could write a book. I said she should write a book. And she was like, oh my God, she's going to watch this because she watches every video. And then she was like, yeah, I'm not going to say her name, Memoirs of Sexual Encounters. And I was like, babe, do it. Like, why are you imagining it? Why do you think that you're not capable of doing it? You've got the experience. It's your story to tell. Right. Ah. Oh my God. I feel like you should utilize this time because not God forbid, but if this lockdown ended tomorrow, right? You're going to find so much people who are going to wish that they had this lockdown time now. They're going to wish they had this time to regroup. They're going to wish they could have done this in this time now. They're going to wish that always shoulda, woulda, coulda, always leaving things at last minute. And then when you're not capable of doing it, then you're crying all day long. Oh my God. That is annoying. Because I used to be one of those people all the time. When I had opportunities to do something, I would never do it. And then afterwards, I would moan, wishing that I would have done it. Hey, no. That's the biggest thing. And I put it on my profile yesterday. The biggest feeling that is worse than rejection is regret. Regretting things will eat somebody up like there's no tomorrow, boy. That will eat you inside out. Eat you from the here to the house. Ow! No. I cannot. No. I don't want any of you guys to have that rejection. Kidding me? I mean, regret. Regret is horrible. And you're going to have it right now. There's times when you can be working so much and you don't even get to breathe. You don't even get to appreciate life. Do you know what? Do you know how I appreciate walking to Lidl? You don't understand. Yesterday it was raining. It was raining, okay? And I took off my jacket, closed the door, and I said, I want to be at one with nature. Just what I did. And I was singing to Lidl in the rain. I was just wearing my tracksuit. It's still wet. I was just like, you know what, guys? Let me just appreciate this. Usually I'll be, oh, it's raining. It's such a horrible day. But I appreciate things in the most strangest ways. It's so bizarre. And I come back and I was like, that was a nice walk. It was so weird. I was so happy. I felt well achieved. Like, yeah. And it was good. There's so much to achieve. And then I was speaking to someone I follow today on Instagram. And you know what he said? He said that he is appreciating this time, and because he goes, people always talk about life before, they miss life before, but when you think about it, what much of life was there before? We was just complacent in a routine. And I was like, oh my fucking goodness, that makes so much sense. What was life before? Because I can say, oh, I missed this, I missed that, but how much of those times did I actually miss? Am I just saying that I missed it because I was able to do it? You know, but did I really enjoy half of those times? No. Half the times I went out, I remember a lot of times I did go out. Yeah, I had fun. I remember a lot of times I was miserable and I wish I didn't go out. I remember there's a lot of wasted time, boy. There's a lot of things that I still wish I did. I remember there was times that I would work in and I just wish that I would have a break. I wish I could stay in bed and I wish I didn't have to wake up at the stupid o'clock of time and always go. I wish I didn't have to. I just wish so much. And now I have all the time in the world. In the world. And you think that I'm not going to appreciate that? You damn well need to appreciate it. Because it's so easy to forget. And that's a lot of people do that. And we do that especially in like a lot of bad situations as well. Or when you're missing someone. Or when you don't want to be lonely. And then you slid back to your ex and you forget that about the bad times and you try to overcompensate the good just to justify your reasoning of not being alone. That is exactly what we do. We always make unnecessary excuses, overcompensating like the life before was, it's marvelous. Right now, if you're practicing gratitude and appreciation just for being, you don't even have to do anything. Okay, let's say not everyone has to do anything, because you have to remember, I have to remember there's single parents, there's There's people with children, single parents, people with children. There's people still working, juggling, all of this. So just for them to be able just to breathe is enough, you know. Sometimes just breathing and just acknowledging that you're here is just the only appreciation and gratitude you kind of need. That's actually probably the one unspoken gratitude that you could be showing every day. At least after this is over, the appreciation that I'll have for life will be so much different than the appreciation I came into this isolation and quarantine with. I'm telling you, because there's things that I think about and I'm like, I should have done that more. I should have definitely done that more. And if I didn't have this, I would never have done it. There's people that I've started talking to that I would have probably never spoken to if this didn't happen, you know. And I've met some amazing people. Amazing. I've built some amazing connections with people, you know, that I would never have built if it wasn't for this. Everyone in the world is bonding over this. And it's such a damn shame that there's people that are still taking advantage of robbing people, making people's lives a flipping misery. Shame on you. And let me tell you something. Everybody that is being ignorant to what's going on right now, everyone, if you don't see, you will feel. And yes, it's a known fact that if you want to be ignorant, put people's lives in danger and take advantage of people, that take advantage of situations of people that are vulnerable, if you do not see, if you can't even see what's in front of you to appreciate and to knock yourself a peg or two to be like, you know what, you're gonna feel. Look what Boris did. Boris is a good example for everybody. This man did not care about coronavirus. He thought it was just going to be something that would go away. And he didn't care. He was oblivious. He was ignorant to it. What happened? ICU. Intensive care. Corona went and slapped him up his behind and gave him some. Yes. That's what I'm telling you. And he's very, very lucky. That man should be the most appreciative man on this earth. Because his child has just been born. Congratulations to him. But he could have been this close to not seeing his newborn baby, you know, all because of his own ignorance. And now look, now they want to open stuff and he's the one saying no. Told you, if you don't see, God has a way of making you feel, because you will feel. All these people that are taking advantage, being ignorant, having parties and thinking it's cool to break the rules. This is not rules. This is not rules that are made to be broken. This is people's lives. Do you not understand that you don't have to get it? You can even be a carrier. You being a carrier to me is worse than getting it. Oh, I'll rather get it than be a carrier. I'm not going to be the one giving it to somebody else. I cannot. My God. You know how you die? How these people die? So lonely on their own when you get it. I don't understand. And people, there's the people in comments, oh, everyone's going to die anyway, so I might as well live my life. It's just so stupid. Yeah. Okay. It's not even, you can't even put that type of saying and compare it to what is going on right now, because nobody would want to die like that. My God, on their own alone, knowing you're gonna die. Terrible, horrible, horrific. Now look at us. I remember saying, my friend, oh my God, look at it, 226 people have died. Can you imagine? Now look, over 20,000 already in this short time. 20,000 people have died in this country. I said it was going to be worse. I said it's going to be Italy and Spain together. I said it, I said it, I said it. And it's proving to be so. It's just horrible, honestly. And they said, you know what they said? They're not possibly going to have a vaccine to the ending of 2021. So they said, this was the most sincere thing I've ever heard the government say, and I really appreciated it because it was the truth. And they said that people should really get out of their head of thinking that this is going to be something that is just going to end, and get used to learning to live with it. That's what you do. That's what I said. Be smart. There's nothing stopping you from living your life. Just be smart about it. Maintain your social distancing from people. Just move smartly and correctly. If you need to be out, do it smartly. Do it. Be smart about it. Come on. Have some intellect. Come on. Get a grip. You want to do it, be smart. Not having stupid parties and thinking that it's cool to be videoing that and putting it on social media. You're dumb. That is not, it's not something intelligent. You're dumb. You're very stupid. You're very idiotic. You're a fool. A big fool to be thinking that that's cool. No, it's not. Shame on you. Big shame on you that think that that's okay to be doing that nonsense. No. Childish. Absolutely absurd. Oh. But if you need to go out, like I said, be smart for 100th time. Because it's something that you need to learn to live with. This is not going anywhere, you know. This is not going anywhere anytime soon, you guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. These people I know that I would say, oh, by June. By June what? Oh my God. You can already see it rising already. It's practically May. What June is gonna finish? Some people are just out of their mind. This is happening. You just need to learn to deal with it. Deal with it. Maneuver smartly. And especially now, it's getting more serious because now it's affecting children. When it affects children, it affects them some next way. Or I watched the news, but I didn't watch it too deep. But I'm gonna watch it proper deep, and then I'm gonna make another video on that because it's getting, when it affects children, it's gonna affect them badly. Bad. Yes. So happy at our government that has no planned school day. I just feel bad for kids though, because oh my God. You know when you just drink something and it feels like the whole world stops? Honestly, I feel like my world just stopped. I feel bad for kids because my brother and sister, like literally, my brother, I can see him getting bored. And it's like, I wish I could just take him out, but you can't, you know? So like little things like go into Lidl, but even that, like very cautious. I don't really like taking them out. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm very grateful that I'm going through this experience with my family because I could not imagine doing this quarantine alone. Oh my God, I think that's horrible. I think that is awful. That's how I can understand how people's mental health can be affected and how they need to get out. That's why I said get out. There's nothing stopping you from going out. Go out. Gosh, just be smart about it. Don't parade it like it's something. Just go out. Go. Want to go to the park? Knock yourself out. Go. Oh my God. I don't understand. There's ways of doing things without feeling like you're taking advantage and taking the liberty, you know. Some people are really taking the liberty. You need to get a grip on yourself. Get a grip. This boy I know in Atlanta, he had a cookout of 120 people. And I know him. I met him last year when we went. And he was so happy about it when it went viral. No. I'm so disgusted. I'm unfollowing your ass because I don't understand how you can be happy about that. And imagine someone that just healed from coronavirus was there. And they were like, well, he hasn't got coronavirus anymore. He healed from it. He could still be a carrier, you idiot. Oh my God. Do you see? Do you see? That could have been a hub for people already. Bish, bash, bosh. You could be gone. Poof. Just gone like the wind. Oh. Honestly. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got another video to make for you guys. Being consistent, you know, I do this and then I'm going to have my day to myself and then back. I've got no excuse now, have I? Unless I run out of stuff. So to keep putting your stuff down below, put your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next video. I hate when it rises off my head like that. It makes me feel like when someone's wig is lifting. Oh my God, I hate it. Like this. Ah, my God. It makes my head look bigger than it is. Don't know, I'm just into this. Someone was like, why do you always wear that? Like, is it something wrong with your hairline? No, is it something wrong with your ancestry? Excuse me. My God, can I have comfort? Can I have comfort? Some people, yeah, don't understand. We're in isolation. 90% of people look a mess. Leave me alone if I want to put something on my head. Oh, God.